You already know, yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, man, I want to thank you for representing us this summer.
Yes.
You have no idea the impact you caused back home.
Appreciate you.
For that, you have no clue. You have no clue. which leads me to the next question. Are you representing us this summer in the Free Olympic qualifying tournament?
I had just talked about this. I just so focused on the present. So I'm focused on right now the season. We have a special team. Obviously, our coach is the head coach of the All-Star. We got my brother with me and aunt. So I'm so focused right now on the present, trying to win a championship. So with that in mind, I just always want to stay present, just like I did in the World Cup. I didn't worry about anything but the team and trying to make Dominican Republic a World Cup winner. So I'm just going to worry about that when I get to the point after the season, after we make this run, do what we could do. I'm going to give it more thought, but right now it's already in my mind that I want to possibly try to get it done again.
Kat, if you could add one rule to the NBA, what would it be?
I don't know. Review of more than one call.
Okay, and how does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Oh my God! Wow, ain't nothing affecting that. That man, one of the goats. He good.
Karl, Jorge Mbota from your country, Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Why did you last so long to return to the Dominican Republic team?
Just timing. It was just me trying to establish myself in the NBA. Just timing, scheduling. Things just didn't work out. But I'm just happy that last summer worked out. It was a perfect time for me to go out there, get some good basketball in, and also play in the World Cup. But also a great time to go back and represent my mother and her country. So I know you said it's my country, it's our country. we all share the love of the country and the love it has to share for everybody.
Karl, the number 4 All-Star game arriving in this season, so your team play first place in the West.
Yeah.
What a shame for you in this season, different than another season?
I don't know. I think that just growing, just maturing, growing, becoming a better version of myself on and off the court, I think it's translated to being the best version of myself. So I'm just happy that I'm able to have this version right now for our team and be able to be the man I need to be as well to go through the grind and the mental stress that comes with a season like ours.
Karl, who do you have, Steph or Sabrina?
I feel like I'm with everybody. We all going against Steph for the first time ever, so I'm gonna go with Sabrina. I want to see a woman win for sure. That would be awesome for the WNBA, for all the ladies and girls everywhere in the world.
Karl, what's the most ridiculous basketball scene you've ever seen in movies or TV?
I forgot what movie it was, but I saw a basketball scene in a Bollywood movie that was crazy. So he traveled. I think he went from full court without dribbling the ball and jumped over about 3-4 people. So that was crazy.
Lastly, what do you remember most about your time in the Philippines playing the World Cup?
I just remember the people. I think the fandom over there for basketball was so great. I think not only me as a Dominican playing the World Cup, but I think NBA fans everywhere. As an NBA player and an NBA family, we're honored, and we should be super thankful that we have fans like the fans we have in the Philippines. Just it's basketball savants, people who love the game so much and representing as part of their lives every single day. You have to give it up for them.
Karl, you, for All-Star, share the experience to be represented in the Dominican community and the Spanish community.
I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to be able to represent our beautiful country and to, like I said before, hopefully give hope and a story that Dominican boys and girls everywhere can follow to see their basketball dreams come to full fruition. So I'm just super excited that I get to live this dream I used to tell my mother all the time about, and I told her I would accomplish, and I'm happy that I'm living out my dreams.
Karl, is that a progression from what you or other bigs have been able to do, or is he unique?
I think he's just unique. Me and Nicola, we ain't 7'5", so we ain't gonna be able to do that. But I think that the game is always evolving. And for us to be part of the evolution of basketball, it's an honor. I think that we're tremendously honored that we get a chance to etch our names in history as part of the evolution and the progression of basketball. So, Wemby's here, and now we got a 7'5" guy doing what he does, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Snowfall or Power, and also blue Doritos or red Doritos.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll probably go Snowfall. I love Snowfall, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't never had burritos.
Damn. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Karl,
You returned in the 3-point contest this year.
Yes.
You win this event a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah.
What a change for you for this decision participate in this event?
You know, just why not have fun with life, be in the present. You never know what tomorrow holds for you. So I just wanted to have this moment to be able to do it again with my family here and have a chance to just have some fun on Saturday night. So I already got the win once, so all the pressure's off and just get to have some fun this time around.
What is your favorite saying?
What? First of all, what's up, man? Like you pull up, man. You give me all that energy. I just want to say what's up, my dog, man. Man, first of all, we need to do a top 10 list, and I want to do that with you. So we need to make that happen. All right, you for sure? Of course. All right, just making sure, right? There we go. Key and pie right here. There we go.
What is your favorite saying?
Say, I want to hear you say it first for the people. I want to hear you say it. My favorite saying? You want me to say your saying or want me to say my favorite saying?
Your favorite saying in life.
In life. Oh, it's going to be, it's tattooed right here, my Bible verse.
What's it say?
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Oh, that's my favorite verse too.
Yeah.
Well, now we,
Yeah. That would be fun. Nah, that would be dope. I'm willing to compete with anybody, so I'll have a lot of fun with that.
Another question. As one of the players who's been drafted by his team and known from that team,
Yeah.
to see the success that you've had, talk about what that means for the
I mean, it means a lot. I think it means just the fact that, I've seen the days when we weren't winning, and to be here now with our coaching staff here and to still see myself on this podium on All-Star Weekend, I'm just super happy that I was part of the journey that was this organization to get to this point. So I've been there through a lot of dark days, and I'm glad to see the light days now.
what WNBA player mimics your game or mirrors your game the best? Who do you think is most?
I ain't gonna lie. When I first came into the league, I took a lot from my Minnesota legend, Lynx legend. I took a lot from her, but I think that some of my moves and stuff I've been able to take away from her. So shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to our Lynx family over there as well.
Hey, Karl,
we have so far. How many 10-year-olds would it take to beat you in a game of pickup? Honestly, there's some big 10-year-olds out there.
Better yet, I have a better question. If you have to use the bathroom in the middle of the game, do you just go use it or what?
Leave the court. And say,
leave the court?
Yeah, you say you got an ankle injury, but you go to the bathroom. And
Have you
come
ever
back.
took a number 1 or number 2 in the middle of a game?
For sure.
You did? What
Yes.
game was it?
A lot of them.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Pat, how many would it be real quick?
TikTokers, you. That's all. You. That's all you got. Yes, sir. Yes,
Karl,
sir.
How many 10-year-olds would it take?
How many 10-year-olds you put on the court?
Wow, infinite amount.
I don't feel like they could guard me, honestly.
Regardless, right? And name one NBA player in history that you wish you could have been teammates with at one point.
I don't know. I mean, I've always wanted to be teammates with KG, and that came true. So
That came true. Who's
That
the
was-
guy you never played with?
I would like to have learned from like Hakeem. That would have been pretty cool. Been pretty cool to have just to be able to not only play with him, but that entitles you get to practice against them and stuff as well. So just to learn those moves.
And then one question, one more. What is one question that you've never been asked by a member of the media that you wish somebody would just ask you one day?
How was your day?
How was your day?
Usually you get asked about basketball. You never get asked how was your day.
I ask you how your day is all the time.
Off the record.
Sorry, pick one. This
Karl,
week. Merengue, pick one. This week.
Bachata.
Merengue, típico, bachata o dembow.
Them both.
Why?
Me and my mom used to dance to it all the time, so I would definitely want to pick that one.
Karl, there are many things that the
3 years ago, Finchie got in and kind of came in from outside.
Yeah.
Circle. What did he do to help kind of build a relationship with you early on when you didn't know him at all? What worked for you?
I really think it was just him being himself. Energy speaks for itself. I'm a big person about energy, so the energy he gave, he was just genuine. He was being himself. He was not trying to like play a part, but just play his part. And I think that he was just awesome in just his ability to just foster relationships and being himself. I think it just naturally came along. I've always wanted to be super welcoming to him when he came in, and with the situation, obviously everyone knew how close I was to Ryan. I didn't want him to feel that way, have a major disconnect between me and him. Me and Ryan had a conversation. He wanted me to do the best I can to welcome Finch in and be the teammate I've always been and be the person I've always been. So just spread love.
With so many Kentucky players here, what's it like having all these guys around and seeing those guys from your school?
I mean, it's awesome. It just speaks to Cal. I think it speaks not only to his ability to produce NBA talent, but produce some great men as well. I think all the time you talk about, we have all these Kentucky players here at the All-Star Game and representing their respective organizations. We've all had, I think you've all had similar stories where we've all been great men who led by example and walked with faith. So it just talks to Cal, who not only recruits amazing basketball players, but recruits amazing men as well.
Karl, for the All-Star Game, does it mean more to you to get chosen by the league's coaches compared to the fan vote?
I mean, I think both are an honor. I think it's awesome to be able to pick by the coaches, the people who game plan for you night in, night out. For them to recognize you as one of the best players in the world is a huge honor, and but also with the fans, for the fans to recognize the work you put in and to want to see you play on a weekend like this is a huge honor as well. So I got love for both sides.
In this season, Minnesota Timberwolves play in the first place in the West. Boston Celtics play in the first place in the East. Two Dominican players play the better teams in this season.
I never thought of that.
Dominican player had Horford.
That's true. I know. I never thought about that. That's true. I mean, hey, Dominicans are taking over the NBA. We're both doing our thing for our respective organizations to be the top in the West and the top in the East.
Obviously, you're happy to be here, but I know there's a lot of Danish fans happy to see you back here. What does it mean for you to represent and be back at the All-Star Weekend?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, shout out to my Danish fans as well. We had a bunch of fun when we was there, and I'm just happy to be here. I've came off my first soft tissue injury. I've never had an injury like that in my life. It's my first major injury in my career, and for me to be able to stay resilient, keep my mind sharp, and thanks to the Dominican team in the World Cup as well, helping me even gain more confidence back in my leg, be able to come back and be able to get to this podium again. It's just it's a huge shout out to my organization, to coach's staff, and to my family, and to all the Dominicans out there who put their faith in me.
And one thing is winning. I mean, that cures a lot of things.
A lot of things,
but
right?
I mean, you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
So, how hard has it been to keep a smile on your face?
It's part of the journey. Just stay mentally strong. I think it's built resilience for me. It's part of the growing process, part of the learning process. I don't look at it as the losses. I look at it as learning opportunities I needed to have so I could be ready for this moment like we're in right now. So everything happens for a reason. I've worked tremendously hard. I kept fighting through the fire, and now I'm able to have this moment with my teammates and my organization. It's really awesome.
We're gonna do one more. Or two more.
Do you have a personal goal for yourself?
I would like to win MVP. That would be great. So I feel like it's one of the only things I'm missing, that in the slam dunk contest. So we'll see about taking care of one of those two tomorrow.
Karl, what was this moment like? The practice with Finch and PG was there with you too, like just having all these people here at this in book too.
Yeah, I mean it was awesome to be, like I said, to be able to be back in this spot, to be able to be here with my brother as well, and then some of my best friends being here as well. It's an awesome moment. It's an awesome moment to be able to hear me and PG talking about the full circle moment of having him be an all-star back here in Indianapolis, and being with Book yesterday for the release of his book 1, chapter 1 shoe. So it's crazy, I'm just so happy to see my friends doing well. I'm so happy to see our organization finally, seeing the light after some dark years, and then also for my brother to be able to see Ant grow and continue to cement himself as a face of this league, and the future of this league it's an honor. I'm just happy to be on these journeys. I just love seeing my people win, so it's awesome to see them win.
Could you tell me what is the most challenging Can you tell me what is the most challenging part being the star, the main star of the NBA now, and represent Dominican Republic too? What is the most challenging part for you?
Just finding different ways to grow, never staying complacent. You know, just finding different ways I could get better, finding different ways I could make our country proud, and find different ways I could grow. So when it comes to like being in the World Cup, I could be the best version of myself for our country. So I'm just honored that, like I said, that I get feel the love from Dominican Republic every night, every time I step on the court. I feel like I'm representing the country, and I want to give them the best I have every single day.
Oh, Carl, thanks, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl.
That's cool. Old school. I like it.
All right, you're right.
Salud.